Alright, what it is, everybody? It's your boy, Igrand Yu-Gi-Oh! We back with another video. Mexico National Championship, the winner, deck profile, Rene Pacheco. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Bring y'all the best competitive content that I possibly can. And let's get into the deck profile. So right here for the first place Mexico National Championship deck profile, we have a 42 card main deck for Labrynth. First card, we have 2 Nibiru, the Primal Being. This is a solid hand trap in the trap deck. I mean, you want to obviously stop your opponent if they go first, because you're going first deck. So if you lose the dice roll, you go second. You hopefully want to draw one of these and put it into your opponent's plays. You know, end phase, get in the rock, let them pass turn on nothing, and you start setting your cards and start playing from there. 3 areas, Labrynth Butler. This card right here gets you going turn 0. You can start activating traps and start doing things turn 0. So this is a very, very important, powerful card in the deck. You play it at 3, and that's the reason why. During the main phase quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to field to the graveyard, special summon 1 Labrynth monster, or set 1 normal trap from your hand. The set normal trap can be activated this turn. When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your card activation of a normal trap or Labrynth card, except areas, the Labrynth Butler quick effect, you can activate this effect in the graveyard, special summon this card. You can only use each of areas the Labrynth Butler once per turn, so pretty good card. 1 Labrynth Clue Clock, 3 Ariana, the Labrynth Servant. This card right here searches out a Labrynth card from your deck to your hand, so basically like a good starter. You play 1 Lady Labrynth of the Silver Castle, and you play 1 Lady Labrynth, Lovely Labrynth of the Silver Castle. So these are your 2 big ladies. You need them in the deck, of course. They summon out, you get the chain going, and you basically snowball from there with this trap deck. So let's go into the other Labrynth cards. You play 1 Labrynth, 3 of the Labrynth Chandelier, 3 Labrynth Stoby Torby, and you play 3 Absolute King Backjack. This card right here is a necessity in the deck. During your opponent's turn quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's a normal trap, set it to your field. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. That set card can be activated during this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can look at the 3 cards from the top of your deck, then place them on the top of your deck in any order. You can only use each effect of Absolute Backjack once per turn. So yeah, this card definitely is powerful. That's why you run 3 of in this deck. You had a 1 spell, the Labrynth, probably the only spell you will ever play in this deck. The only other spell I think you will play is Extravagance, and that's just to draw cards. So pretty solid field spell. 1 Rivalry of the Warlords. Each player can only control 1 type of monster, so send all other face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. So basically you want to lock your opponent, or you want to break a board with this card. So definitely a good one of, and it's at 1 for a reason. Let's see, we have 2 Welcome Labrynth, 3 Big Welcome Labrynth. These are your starters that get your big ladies out, and you basically just pop off from there. Definitely necessary in the deck. You play 3 Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. This right here, outside of your regular Labrynth cards, this right here might be your most powerful card that you have. Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. Change all face-up monsters on the field. As many face-up monsters on the field as possible to face down defense position. Then if either player controls a face-up monster, they must send all face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. So it can out the board. It can do many possible things. You can stop your opponent from going into extra deck plays, link plays, XC plays, synchro plays, and just put everything face down and make them in their turn. So this card at 3 is definitely needed in the deck. 3 Trap Trick, 2 Dogmatical Punishment. You have 2 Transaction Rollback. This card, since this card came out, just took this deck to a whole nother level. You can activate trap cards in your graveyard by paying half your life points. It just gives you free range to do almost anything you want while you have this card in your deck. 2 DBR in the main deck. 2 in the main deck is okay. I mean, Snake Eyes being the best deck in the format, I don't know why you would have it in the main, but I mean, anything outside of Snake Eyes, you flip this card and it's an auto win. So if you draw it, you draw it. If you don't, you don't. But against Snake Eyes, I probably wouldn't. Snake Eyes in the format, I wouldn't main this card, but they got first place for a reason. So 3 Infinite Impermanence for a 42 card main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. The extra deck, we have 1 Chaos Angel, 1 Ignic Master Pack Bit, 1 Typhon, 1 Aggregator, 1 Muttcracker from the Underworld, 1 Relinquished Animal, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Tri Brigade arms for the Dogmatic of Punishment, 1 Garura for the Dogmatic of Punishment. We have Birthmit, the Mythical King of Phantom Beasts. One of them, we have 1 Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts. We have 1 Entis for the Dogmatic of Punishment. We have 1 Unchained Soul Lord of Yama, 1 Unchained Soul Lord of Anguish, and we have 1 Unchained Abomination. So basically we have these to, you know, go into our fiend plays or whatever with this Labrynth deck. So the deck is almost full of, if not all, majority full of fiends, so you can play the Unchained package in it. Let's go into the side deck. On the side deck we have 3 Ash Blossoms, 1 Unchained Soul of Shivara, 1 extra Nibiru. We have 3 Fantastical Dragon Phantasmes. This is good for, like I said, for link decks and link plays. If your opponent special summons a link monster or monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Draw cards equal to the number of link monsters your opponent control +1. Then shuffle cards from your hand to the deck equal to the number of link monsters they control. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a monster you control, quick effect, you can discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Fantastical Dragon Phantasm once per turn. We have 3 Lava Golem, and then we have 2 dimensional ground, different dimensional ground. This turn, any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. 1 Full Force Virus, and we have 1 Eradicated Epidemic Virus. This card right here wins games alone. Declare 1 type, spell a trap, look at your opponent's hand, all spells a trap they control, and all cards they draw until the end of their 3rd turn after this card activation. Destroy all cards of that declared type. You could just, depending on the deck, you just call a certain type, and that's GG from there. So 1 of these, and that's basically a solid list. For a 42 card main count for the Labrynth, winner of the Mexico National Championship 2024. This your boy I Yu-Gi-Oh. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are on that road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you all check out all the videos, all the deck profiles. I'm coming with different content. I'm shaking things up and just trying to give you all the best competitive content you all could possibly get. So this your boy I Yu-Gi-Oh. We out.